emotions just status quo. Someone show me a way to get out of here, 'cause I constantly pray I'll get out of here. Please won't somebody say I'll get out of here. Someone give me my shot or I'll rot here. Show me how and I will, I'll get out of here. I'll start climbing uphill and get out of here. Someone tell me I still could get out of here. Someone tell Lady Luck that I'm stuck here. Gee, it sure would be swell to get out of here. Bid the gutter farewell and get out of here. I knew heaven and hell to get out of skin. I don't know what to get out of skin, but a hell of a lot to get out of skin. People tell me there's not a way out of skin, but believe me, I've gotta get out of skin.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. His skin was pale and his eye was odd.
He shaved the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod a path that few have trod. He Sweeney Todd,
The demon barber of Fleet Street.
He kept a shop in London town, of fancy clients and good renown.
and what if none of their souls were saved? They went to their maker impeccably shaved.
My Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
His room is bare. He hardly uses his fancy chair. The more he makes, the more he lives. He never forgets and he never forgives. Perhaps today you gave a nod to Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
Sweeney wishes the world away. Sweeney's weeping for yesterday, hugging the plane, waiting the years, hearing the music that nobody hears. Sweeney waits in the parlor hall. Sweeney lives on the office wall.
No one can help, nothing can hide. Isn't that Sweeney there beside? Sweeney wishes the world away. Sweeney, yes, Sweeney's waiting for yesterday. It's Sweeney, Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
He served a dark and a hungry god.
He served a dark and a hungry god.
To seek revenge may lead to hell.
But everyone does it though seldom as well as Sweeney.
A Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
so she's dressed up.
Music follows me everywhere. Grew up in England in the 70s with the teeth and everything. Anyway. Welcome to Neptune Theatre's 23-24 season launch. I am Jeremy Webb, Neptune's Artistic Director, and I am your host this afternoon. We are delighted that so many of you are joining us here in person. Oh, it's such a joy to be back in person. Digital launches aren't fun. I mean, they're good, but, you know. A special hello to all of our friends, though, who are watching live on Facebook Live or YouTube. I can't see the cameras, but hi there in interweb land. Good to see you. Sorry you can't be here. You are missing a party, right? And some tasty sandwiches. Our bagged lunches this year are generously supplied by Subway. Yay, Subway. Eat fresh. Doing our sign language interpretation today are May Streitman and Carrie-Ann Blunden, and we thank them both for being here. We are happy that our next season will see us continue with sign language interpretation, relaxed performances, audio-described performances for selected shows throughout the season. Neptune Theatre is located on sacred land that has been the site of human activity since time immemorial. We're in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq, and we acknowledge them as the past, present, and future caretakers of this land. And Neptune is in the heart of Jabuktuk. And as artists, we are grateful to work, love, live, create here on this land. And as stewards of culture, we are committed to continue to improve our relations with Indigenous people in all that we do. So thank you for being here today. Joining me now on stage is Paul LeBerge, the chair of Neptune's Board of Directors. Let's give it up for Paul.
Thank you, Jeremy, and thank you everyone for joining us here for our season launch. We have a number of special guests in the audience today, including the Honorable Pat Dunn, Minister of Communities, Culture, Tourism and Heritage, and Mayor Mike Savage. Our government partners are fundamental to our success, and it's not a stretch to say that without the extraordinary support of all three levels of government over the last 3 years, I'm not sure we'd be standing here today. Thank you for that incredible support and for joining us today. You know, it's no secret that the last few years have been trying. At Neptune, we opened and closed the doors 4 times. Not only has it been financially and emotionally challenging, but we've missed doing what we do, bringing to the stage incredible works of live theater. That's what makes it so meaningful to be here today, launching our 61st season. And I can tell you, audiences are definitely back. Misery, Elf, A Christmas Carol, In Lieu of Flowers, and still on stage, the riveting and compelling Fall on Your Knees. Our welcoming patrons from near and far. It's wonderful to see full houses again. You know Neptune as a place for live theater, a place you go to laugh, to sing, and sometimes to be challenged and to feel the full range of emotions. What you may not know is that we are also a registered not-for-profit charity, and we rely heavily on the support of not just our municipal, provincial, and federal government partners, but also our patrons, donors, and sponsors, who too have given in an unprecedented way since the onset of the pandemic. We simply cannot do any of this without you. Your support has made Neptune Theatre a vibrant part of Halifax and the Nova Scotia community for the past 6 decades. Bravo, it is your patronage and belief in what we do together that ensures Neptune Theatre remains a respected leader in Canadian theatre and contributor to the artistic and economic vitality of our city and province. As we begin this exciting event, we're going to take a few moments to acknowledge a very special group of people, the long-standing donors of Neptune Theatre. Each of the individuals on these slides have contributed to Neptune for years, and in some cases, decades. We treasure their support. We also want to acknowledge the individuals who gave to our infrastructure fund that helps pay for things like HVAC and elevator repairs that are unseen by most when they visit, but are essential to the effective functioning of this facility. So please, a round of applause for our longtime donors. Our sponsors and partners assist us in bringing fabulous works to the stage and continue programs like the Bella Line Pay What You Can shows. A special thanks to BMO Financial Group for joining us as season sponsor during our 60th season, and for Charm Diamond Centers for coming on as our diamond sponsor. Neptune could not deliver the level of productions and services we do without the assistance of our sponsors and our partners. If you would like to join the roster of exceptional individuals and organizations that we are highlighting today, please reach out to Leslie McDonald, Neptune's Director of Development. Thank you. The province of Nova Scotia, including Arts Nova Scotia, have always been great champions of Neptune's. Their support during COVID has been especially meaningful, much needed, and very welcome. They have been true partners and instrumental in helping us weather the storm. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Pat Dunn, Minister of Communities, Culture, Tourism and Heritage, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's looking at the front of this cover here, it's time. That's just amazing to see that. It certainly is time. Having a son and daughter in California during the last few years, that's the phrase that they used when they would call, either by Zoom or telephone. They'd say, "It's time, Dad, for you to get out and see us." So anyway, it's that's pretty neat. Mr. Chair, Mayor Savage, my wonderful staff, led by the Executive Director, Chris Shore at the department, and they keep me grounded. When you notice Jeremy coming up on stage there during the music, coming across the stage, that's what I do sometimes, trying to get by a boardroom where I'm supposed to be in at a meeting, trying to get by without them seeing me, but doesn't always work. But anyway, good afternoon. Nova Scotia is a province on the move. I might be biased, but we live in the greatest place in the world. We have everything a person could want. Vibrant urban centers, wonderful rural communities, including the oldest town in Canada. No matter where you are, within a couple of hours, you could be laying on a breathtaking beach. I'll put a plug in there for Melbourne Beach, Victor County, enjoying some of our incredible shoreline, or hiking our scenic trails. Or head in another direction and be in our growing wine country, our own Napa Valley up the east. We have so much to offer. Yes, we have our challenges. We are very focused on healthcare and access to healthcare. We are boosting innovation and working with healthcare professionals to expand their scope. And one of the reasons this is such a great place to live is our vibrant arts and culture center, the entire scene across the province. We have so much talent and creativity in Nova Scotia, and Neptune Theatre is a real jewel in our province, bringing in world-class shows, providing a spotlight for talented actors, directors, writers, and production teams, and entertaining and challenging audiences for generations. I know the past few years have been challenging. I've had the chance to talk to lots of folks in theater, arts, and music over the past 16 to 18 months since I've become minister. And I've been so impressed with the creative ways you manage to bring productions to audiences when your audiences just couldn't come to you. But I know it hasn't been easy, and I can speak for the dedicated team in our department when I say that we are committed to seeing the arts and culture sector not only recover, but thrive. So it's wonderful to join you. So it's wonderful to join you today to celebrate the launch of the 23-24 season. I know that audiences will be thrilled to come to you for this excellent lineup. I'm wishing you great success in the coming season, and I want you to know you certainly have our full support. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Dunn. It's a pleasure having you and your colleagues here with us today. And again, thank you for your continued support. To share with us all the surprises in the coming season, please welcome back Neptune's Artistic Director, Jeremy Webb.
My reputation precedes me. Young Jedi. All right. Let me just find the right page in the script here. Thanks, Paul, and thank you to Minister Dunn. So we are live, but if you're watching online and comment on Facebook, we might be able to read the messages as we go, and maybe somebody will slip them to me backstage. If you have any questions, just ask. We're announcing next season, but as always, the way, we're not quite done with the current season, our 60th anniversary season. On stage right now, we are so thrilled to have Anne-Marie MacDonald's Fall on Your Knees. Have you seen it yet? It's stunning. One more week. This week. In rehearsal upstairs right now, as I'm sure you're aware, Ballad of the Motherland. Yeah. Have you got your tickets yet? Annie Valentina's searing drama is ripped straight from the headlines. Neptune has 3 world premieres in a row this season. We are so happy to have Neptune supporting the creation and development of new Canadian plays. It's part of why we're here. You know what? I'm going to give something away now because, I'm like Santa. Or Oprah, I'm not sure. Just by being here in person this afternoon, sorry people online, just by being here in person, you are getting a special gift from us. You're going to get a little voucher. And if you buy 1 ticket for Ballad of the Motherland for a weekday performance, you get another one for free. What? That's a thing? All right. And still to come, of course, these two guys sharing one amazing role. There are Billies. Oh, Nathan and Lennox will be here shortly. It feels so good to finally bring you the magic that is Billy Elliot. We are deep in pre-production, and I'm so thrilled at what the entire team is cooking up for this spectacular musical event. This show is for everyone who has had a dream. The entire Billy 2.0 cast, and there are 33 of them, wow, 33 of them on this stage, will gather to start rehearsals in just a few weeks. Here are a couple of messages, birthday messages, followed by a We Look Back through music. It's time.
The Neptune Theater is adored around the world, and so I want to say happy, amazing 60th anniversary season, beautiful Neptune Theater.
It is such a supreme joy to be able to wish Neptune Theater happy 60th birthday.
Hello and happy birthday to all of you, my friends at Neptune Theater. 60 years, that's incredible.
Happy birthday, Neptune Theater. Congratulations to Jeremy, Lisa, and the whole team.
Over the years, we have enjoyed many, many rewarding hours in rehearsal, on stage, and in the audience.
I just wanted to wish you a happy 60th birthday, and I hope you have 60, 160, 260 more years of bringing great theater to our country.
Neptune Theater, you helped make me the man I am today, so happy birthday!
Step in time, never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Kick your knees up, step in time. Spin about and step in time. Spin about and step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Spin about and step in time.
Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words that hurt you, and you'd stay day by day.
to Stefan Godet, Geordie Brown on keys, Maddie Maidson, Marietta Lan, Noah Tran, and Julia Topple. Here we are. Let's go. Let's announce a Christmas show. Please welcome Neptune supporter Mayor Mike Savage to make our first announcement of the afternoon. Here's Mayor Mike Savage.
Well, thank you very much, Jeremy. Good afternoon, everybody. What a treat to be here, not only in Mi'kma'ki, but also in this historic theater. You know, I just got to say before I announce the Christmas show, it's great to be here with Minister Dunn. Awesome to see you here. So many other people who have made a commitment. My own connection to Neptune goes back a long time. I mean, Neptune and I are about the same age. I think I'm a little bit younger. But I remember 40 years ago, seeing the late, great Gordon Pinson on this stage with John and the Missus. Anybody see that back in the day in the 70s? It was one of the first dates I ever went on with my wife, and today we're celebrating our 36th wedding anniversary, and I attribute that to Gordon Pinson. Or Close Encounters of the Third Kind that we saw the next night. But people here tonight, Bill Carr. Now, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's very much here. Great to see Bill. I've seen Bill on this stage a number of times. It's great to see folks like Jonathan Torrance here today. And I want to give a shout out to one of the unsung. If you're not like in the arts and if you're not in the community, you might not know the name Stu Metz. But Stu Metz is the world's greatest photographer. Yeah, right here. And can I tell him what you told me about being in the... No? There's a picture of him here that's anonymous, but I always tell people that's Stu. They're not saying boo, they're saying Stu, and it's great to be here. And of course, the legendary Jeremy Webb. I'm going to get to that. So, folks, I'm Mayor Mike Savage. Say one last thing. You know, there was a lot of discussion about arts funding in the city in the last few weeks, and we didn't cut arts funding at the end of the day. We increased arts funding at the end of the day last week in a tough budget year. And I want you to save that applause till you get your tax bill. I'm Mike Savage. It's a pleasure for me to join you today for the launch of Neptune's 61st season. 61 years. That's a remarkable achievement. So well done to Neptune. Well done. What would Halifax be without Neptune Theatre? I don't know. For 60 years, you've been a leader in Canada's art scene and a vital part of the Halifax community. Thank you so much. I get the pleasure of announcing the 20th anniversary production of Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Jeremy Webb, I keep talking as I wait for the music to stop. Oh, you're doing the music? Are you actually doing the music in this? Oh my God. Boy, the artistic director has a lot of stuff to do. Jeremy Webb created this show in 2003, performed it 750,000 times. I've seen most of them. It's 750, but that's a lot. Before handing the onstage action to Rhys Bevan-John in 2015. So here we are 20 years later. 2 decades of this tradition should have a special celebration. So this year, for a small number of performances, the show's original actor will appear in this role. Here's a look. keep going or am I done? Keep reading? Okay. Dickens' A Christmas Carol chronicles... I got to explain to you what the Christmas carols are. Scene 1, Act 1, fade to black. The pivotal night when Ebenezer Scrooge is forced to face his greedy ways. Dickens' cast of characters, Bob Cratchit, Marley, and of course Tiny Tim, make this a holiday classic for the whole family with a comedic twist, all played by one actor. A Christmas Carol is a story about redemption, charity, and the spirit of Christmas. Running from November to December 29th on the Scotiabank stage, the show has become a holiday tradition for so many since it first appeared in 2020. Are you all coming to see it? Yes, sir. And I hear we're going to have the original actor for a little bit of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, A Christmas Carol, Neptune Theatre. They go together. What's Halifax without Neptune Theatre or Nova Scotia? Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Well done. I think you should take over Christmas Carol next. Good. All right. We do try and listen to our patrons. One thing we do understand that is after the last few years, people do like to laugh. So here, yes, I like to laugh. People, here to tell us more about the next show on the Fountain Hall stage is someone who likes to make us laugh and does such a great job at it. In so many shows, Letterkenny, Trailer Park Boys, Mr. D, and so many more. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Jonathan Torrance.
Hi. This is my first time on this stage in my entire life, and it feels very good. Truth be told, I was cast as Billy Elliot before the pandemic, but now so much time has gone by. What a treat it is to be here. Full-bodied pleasure in places I'd long ago forgotten I even had, frankly. And I can now reveal that the laughs will be plentiful this fall with the Broadway smash hit comedy that has taken the entire world by hilarious storm, The Play That Goes Wrong. Just the lukewarm reception I was banking on. Playing right here on this stage, September 26th to October 22nd, 2023, the time is right to see The Play That Goes Wrong, Broadway's funniest smash hit. The Olivier Award-winning comedy is a hilarious hybrid of Monty Python and Sherlock Holmes. Welcome to opening night of The Murder at Havisham Manor, where things are quickly going from bad to utterly disastrous, with an unconscious leading lady, a corpse that can't play dead, and actors who trip over everything, including their lines. Jeremy?
I'll join you.
Would you?
Let me do a bit. I've always wanted to be on stage with you. Yeah. It's a riotous explosion of comedy, says the Daily Beast, and tons of fun for all ages, says HuffPost. Brent Brantley of the New York Times called The Plays That Goes Wrong a gut-busting hit. And today, we can reveal that the one and only role that has been cast so far is to... Excuse me, Jonathan, could you just... Stop? Thanks. Is to be played by...
Showbiz rule number 1, never follow the mayor, especially on his anniversary. Showbiz rule number 2, never lie to the mayor, and I just did. We were sitting beside each other. He said, you should. Why don't you ever do? Have you never done a thing here? You should do a thing. And I was like, well, you know. I panicked. Mr. Mayor, I apologize. Oh, he's gone. Perfect.
I think he saw your face pop up and he booted it.
Fair enough.
Hey, Mr. Jonathan Torrance is making his Neptune Theatre debut in the play.
And with you as my witnesses, Jeremy has promised a teleprompter for this performance. Thank you.
Yes. Jonathan Torrance, everyone. For the actors watching, the actors in the room, auditions will be announced in the coming months for all of the shows, so fear not. All right, we appreciate having you all here. I am so happy now to welcome to the stage the Halifax Fringe, back onto Neptune's Scotiabank stage for another year of partnership. Here at Neptune, we believe that it is vital we actively participate in the local theatre community, and what better way than by welcoming the Fringe into our building and letting them run their festival amongst all the spaces they use in the city, in 3 spaces in here for roughly 10 days. Hundreds of artists, dozens of shows. Let me welcome Halifax Fringe's new executive director, Sarah Graham. Oh.
Hi! I didn't bring notes. Some of us don't. The Halifax Fringe Festival is really excited to be joining Neptune again this year from August 31st to September 10th. Last year we had over 350 performances, over 60 different artists putting on tons of shows around the city. It's okay, it'll be better than this. You don't have to cry. We're gonna be fine. Applications are still open for the Fringe now. It's a Google Doc that you just have to fill out. So if you have an idea for performance art, we'd love to see it. We are running for our 33rd year an uncurated, unjuried festival that prioritizes equity-seeking artists on stage. So please apply and join us August 31st to September 10th.
Thanks, Sarah. Love the Fringe. And now we welcome Raisa Lalani to the podium.
Hello, everyone. It's really cool to see you all live in person here. The last time Jeremy and I did this, we were on the stage staring into a little box, and it was definitely not as fun. So thank you so much for being here. My name is Raisa Lalani, and I'm the Artistic Director of the Prismatic Arts Festival. Prismatic is a multidisciplinary arts festival that solely showcases the work of Indigenous artists and artists of color from across the country. And we're really delighted to be Neptune Theatre's company in residence. And this program, yay, thank you. This program was mindfully created for both organizations to work together as equals to create space for collaboration, production and presentation of work, and connection and engagement with the broader community. And now, it is my honor to introduce the next show in Neptune's season launch as a co-presenter, Akpik Theatre's Pawagan Macbeth. Cree culture meets the bard in a new variation for a new world. The play, commissioned by the Stratford Festival, is written and directed by Renalta Arluk, the current Director of Indigenous Arts at the Banff Centre for Arts and Creativity. Arluk reimagines Shakespeare's darkest play woven with Cree history, legend, and cosmology, including in asking the same timeless theme, what is it to be human? Set during pre-colonial Alberta in the 1870s, the play opens to the Canadian government under a Sir John A. Macdonald. Harsh environments bring immense fear, starvation, and uncertainty together to awaken the darkest of Cree spirits, the Witiku, a being with insatiable greed. Pawagan Macbeth runs October 3rd to 8th on the Scotiabank stage as part of the 2023 Prismatic Arts Festival.
Congratulations, Neptune Theatre, on 60 amazing years. I have been so lucky to be a part of this company for the last few years.
Wishing Neptune Theatre a happy 60th. For 60 years, Neptune has made people laugh, cry, think, forget.
Happy 60th birthday, Neptune. Wishing you a wonderful season ahead.
Oh, hello. And happy birthday, Neptune! Thank you so much for continuously giving this guy the gift of getting to play on your stage. I hope you get everything you want for your birthday.
Happy birthday, Neptune Theatre. I am so proud to be a part of your incredible history, and I can't wait to see what happens over the next 60 years at this treasured institution.
Happy birthday, Neptune. 60. It's a big one. Looks good on you. Wishing you all the best. You've been a very, very special place for me, and looking forward to you being a special place for so many other people.
Thanks everyone for those birthday messages, and thanks to Harmony Adesola for a great edit job. We will unveil more of those messages over the coming months. Next up, to tell us about the next play in the season from Festival Antigonish Summer Theatre is Artistic Director Andrea Boyd.
great to be here. It says shares Neptune's memory, a memory of Neptune. And my memory that I want to share isn't about the building, but about 6 years ago, I'm going to have to say, Jeremy was part of the season at Festival Antigonish. And for much of that summer, he was really busy with his laptop, and he'd wander around with really wide eyes and a kind of anxious air about him. And we kind of knew that there was a process happening here of looking for a new artistic director. And it didn't take a whole lot of guesswork to kind of go, I think he might be up for that job. And we're so, so pleased that we now have a friend and partner here at Festival Antigonish with Jeremy. And now, playing on Neptune's Scotiabank stage, October 14th to November 6th, is a co-production between Festival Antigonish and Neptune Theatre, the musical comedy Murder for Two. Officer Marcus Moskowitz is a small-town policeman with dreams of making it to detective. One fateful night, shots ring out at the surprise birthday party of great American novelist Arthur Whitney, and the writer is killed, fatally. With the nearest detective an hour away, Marcus jumps at the chance to prove his sleuthing skills with the help of his silent partner, Lou. But who done it? Murder for Two is the perfect blend of music, mayhem, and murder. In this hilarious 90-minute show, 2 performers play 13 roles, not to mention the piano, in a witty and winking homage to old-fashioned murder mysteries. We don't want you to miss this killer musical comedy. But for now, as we enjoy hearing the rest of the Neptune lineup, it's time to dream.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die, but he was gone when autumn came.
I dreamed last night I got on a boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along. And there I stood, and I hollered, "Someone fade me!" But the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people all said, sit down, we're rocking the boat. For the people all said, sit down, we're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
New routines and red velvet curtains. Get a feathered hat for the baby. Photographs in front of the theater. Get an agent, and in jig time you'll be being booked in the big time. To dream the impossible dream, to fly to the unbeatable flow, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star.
a bit of a Christmas tradition here at Neptune, holiday shows with an eye on a family audience. After last year's mega-hit production of Elf the Musical, we were delighted to have had a sellout show, having over 25,000 patrons through the door. Let's talk about what is up this year for the holiday season on the main stage.
Ladies, come up there.
Sorry, some latecomers.
VIP section
let's
of what? Cute cargo on the way. Hello,
What? Just-
gorgeous. Would you help?
Let's just-
Sorry, I just... Oh, the seat's right here.
catering.
Hello, friends.
Yeah. Oh, here's a seat.
Have you found a seat?
hello.
Are you good?
How are you?
Are you good? Are you
Yes.
good?
Yeah, thank
Thanks.
you.
Thanks. Wow. All right. Sorry, everyone. I will now continue. For those of you at home, we had some latecomers. It's been 5 years after we first created this show, and a whole new generation of young people will now be able to laugh, sing along, and experience Cinderella. Playing Fountain Hall from November 21st to January the 7th, 2023.
That's us! We was in that show 5 years ago! Oh, what the honk?
I don't
Oh,
know.
my gosh. Quick, get up there! We is famous! I want my baggy lunch. I took 3.
I'll bag your lunch if you're on shift.
Move it.
Excuse
hold my
me,
donaire.
excuse
Thank
me.
you.
Sorry, everyone.
Pardonnez-vous. Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh,
All
this thing's
right,
so long.
mind your feet there.
Oh, here, can you hold these two? Thank you. Howdy doody do. What's up?
Hi. Hi, you two. So, you made it. You didn't RSVP.
Nah,
But we did reply.
I was just talking about this year's holiday show. You both look well.
yeah.
Yeah.
We do though, don't we? It's been nearly 5 years.
We are hot.
We are hot. We are hot.
Ow, my ears. Keep it low.
We are hot. Are you Jeremy Webb?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you can go.
Yeah, we got this.
Oh, what's he saying here? Oh, okay, we'll keep going, I guess. Based on the age-old tale, Cinderella is a holiday musical comedy that's fun for the whole family.
Cinderella was Neptune's hit holiday show in 2018 and tells the story of a young woman who longs for a better life away from her menacing stepsisters.
Men attracting more like. To help make her dreams come true, an amateur fairy godmother appears and grants her wish to attend the royal ball.
Cinderella is in a race against the clock to try to find her prince before the spell is broken at the stroke of blah, blah, blah.
This is so boring. It's a play about 2 sisters.
Gorgeous sisters.
2 gorgeous sisters who eventually end up with the prince. And they have a dull sister who is very, very annoying and dull, who just sings and is telling jokes and is friendly and she's very dull.
Ugh.com.
Here's a new version of the poster.
Here we go.
Fixed it! Oh, the prince, you may recall, was played by none other than the hilarious Ryan Brown. Oh. Who you all absolutely loved as Buddy the Elf. The fairy godmother is played once again by local legend Martha Irving.
Also surprisingly dull.
Absolutely. I don't get it. Oh, packed full of toe-tapping songs, belly laughs, and fun surprises. This show leaves you with the magical feeling of love and joy. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
That'll be the third donaire.
Or maybe all the saccharin. Bye.
I'm sorry. I am so happy to be able to announce the next main stage show and the first that takes us into 2024. This project has been, well, over a year in the making. We bring you a modern classic from acclaimed playwright Sir Tom Stoppard. Playing right here on the Fountain Hall stage, January 30th to February 25th, 24, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. Now, this show is yet to be cast, except for the two title characters. And I have a message to share with you from the two actors that will be joining us here at Neptune for this exciting play. Now, they may be familiar to many of you. They both herald from my home country, the United Kingdom. I'm going to see if you work it out before I get there. Amongst their extensive and impressive list of film and TV credits, they have starred in one of the biggest Oscar-winning movie trilogies in cinematic history. They were a glorious partnership in those movies, and that will be an incredible bonus for Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Allow me to welcome them, connecting with us right now.
Hello, it's me, Billy Boyd. And it's me, Don Monahan. How are you doing, Jeremy? We are very, very excited to come to Halifax to the Neptune Theatre to do Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead.
You've been there before, haven't you? You've seen a play or two there.
I have. I love going to Halifax. I've worked there a few times on different productions, and I always go to the Neptune to see a play. The last time was Rocky Horror Picture Show, which was fantastic.
I bet it was, and I can't wait to see maybe some of the restaurants of Halifax. Maybe we'll do a little bit of outdoorsy, maybe some fishing, maybe some... We just don't know.
It's a great place, Nova Scotia.
And this will be the first time that Billy and I are going to be on stage doing a play together. We've obviously worked together quite a bit, but the first play we're going to do. And why this play, Billy?
Well, it's often thought of as Tom Stoppard's greatest play, and we've always been attracted to it, right?
Oh, yeah. The themes, so funny, and the characters confused for most of the time on stage, just trying to work out what life is all about. That's the story of our lives, really.
Exactly. So come and see us at Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead at the Neptune Theatre, Halifax.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, you two. I am so excited to welcome Billy and Dominic here, and for the chance to tackle Sir Tom Stoppard's incredible script. Well, there we go. I'm exhausted now. Speaking of plays not to be missed, playing on our Scotiabank stage right behind me here, February 6th to 18th, 24, Neptune brings you a world premiere. Here's the playwright. And if you saw Fully Committed, Pleasureville, Rocky Horror, or In Lieu of Flowers, you'll recognize him.
Hey, Neptune. I'm currently sitting on the stage of the Scotiabank, which is where my play Last Show on Earth trademark symbol will be having its world premiere as part of the upcoming season. So Last Show on Earth is literally about the last show on Earth. It is part theater infused with film. It is part fruit roll-up striptease. Yes, you did hear that right. Come see. And it's just an exploration of humanity's compulsion for performativity and obsession with making sense of meaning. And it's an exploration of the multifaceted meaning of what it is to die. So I've had the privilege of getting to be in a bunch of shows here, so Neptune kind of feels like a home, and I can think of no better place to get to make my professional playwriting debut. So I hope you'll all be there, and we can sit in the audience together and watch The Last Show on Earth. Trademark symbol. Okay, bye.
Thank you for the intro song. My name's Laura Caswell. I am the Director of Education here at Neptune Theatre. Oh. Thank you. And reflecting on home, this is my 7th season launch with Neptune Theatre, and I've been very grateful to make this place home for 7 years. Neptune Theatre School has been engaging with people of all ages in live theater for over 40 years. This is our Ruby anniversary. Yeah, thank you. One of the first ways this was ever accomplished here at Neptune was through Young Neptune, which we now call Tourco, which tours professional theater to schools and community centers across the Maritimes. Yesterday, we proudly launched our first live show for schools in 3 years. So now that we're finally back bringing live arts to many students across this province, it's so important. These people have never seen live theater before. This is some of the most important work we do here at the Neptune. And we build the next generation of theater creatives and artists and audiences. So there's still time to book our show Birds of a Feather, which is coming to schools this year in April and May. And if you're interested in learning more about that, you can go to neptunetheater.com/tour. I'm proud to announce that Tourco next year is exciting to bring you 2 new plays. Well, one's actually not new, but backed by popular demand, created by some familiar faces. Each play combines classic tales and comedy to create fun and educational live theater for elementary schools, junior highs, and high school. For elementary schools, we have Grumpy and Grim and the Fairly Odd Tales, which is written by myself, Laura Caswell. Grumpy and Grim have an assignment to find joy in the stories they tell. The trouble is, Grumpy can sometimes be a little negative, and Grim can turn the simplest situations into a disaster. Is the glass half full or just misshapen? For junior high and high schools, written by some guy named Jeremy Webb, we have the hit play Shakespeare on Trial. Writer Bill Shakespeare encounters some of his most famous characters who challenge him to defend his own writing. Shakespeare on Trial is a fast-paced introduction to the bard's words, designed to help those whose words... No, I've messed that up. But it's about Shakespeare. Designed to help those words find an ear today, is what it says. Sorry, Jeremy. It's time for live theater for all ages. These shows will be touring in spring 2024. And again, neptunetheater.com/tourco will have all that information coming your way. This past summer, in July, we were so excited to finally be back live on stage with some people over here with the youth performance company in Little Women. It was done here on this stage. Like many shows we're talking about today, that was 2 years in the making, waiting. You can still watch it digitally. You can go to our website and you can find the link. We'd love you to watch that. And YPCO has been an essential part of the theater ecosystem here. The last non-musical to grace this stage was, ironically, The Hobbit. So next season, we're bringing plays back to the YPCO stage with Almost Maine. Thank you. On a cold, clear winter night, as the northern lights hover in the star-filled sky above, the residents of Almost Maine find themselves falling in and out of love in unexpected and hilarious ways. Hearts are broken and mended, almost, in this delightful midwinter night's dream, written by John Carrion and running in November 14th to 19th, 2023. Now, for my most exciting announcement of the day, Neptune Theater School is about to open its sold-out SpongeBob the Musical in March. And next year, for our YPCO musical, it's time to dance with the prom. This musical is written by the same team as Elf, and it's running for the last 2 weeks in April on the Scotiabank stage. This award-winning musical tells the story of 4 eccentric Broadway stars who are in desperate need of a new stage. So when they hear that trouble is brewing in a small-town prom, they know it's time to put a spotlight on the issue and themselves. Town's parents want to keep high school dances on the straight and narrow, but when Emma wants to bring her girlfriend to the prom, the entire town has a date with destiny. Thank you. And audition information for that will be on the website soon, neptunetheater.com/YPCO. And final exciting announcement, our summer camps are on sale now. So go to neptunetheater.com/summer and you can find out more. Thank you so much for having the Neptune Theater School as a part of this season announcement. And we look forward to spending more time with you this season. Now, please welcome to the video screen playwright and actor Raven Dowda. Thank you so much.
Hello, Neptune Theater. I am so excited to be joining you all there in Halifax to do my show, Addicted. Now, Addicted looks at one woman's journey from addiction to sobriety. And while on her journey, she uncovers a family curse that she thought was just a story, but is actually real. She also comes face to face with the ancestor who set it all in motion and is wreaking havoc in her life. The play looks at ancestral trauma, epigenetics, and addiction and mental health issues within our society. In 2018, it won the Dora Mae Vamore Award for Outstanding Female Performance. I cannot wait to come to Neptune Theater again. I was there in 2012 when I did Intimate Apparel, and it has been just way too long. So looking forward to this fantastic season and seeing you all there.
right, thank you, Raven. Here we are. There are 3 musical performances that we're bringing back as part of next season, and here they are. They are fun, fun, fun. In July this year, we're bringing back, from 2019, Sporty, Baby, Posh, Ginger, and Scary. That's not the Neptune Board of Directors. It's the return... I'm in trouble for that one. It's the return of the Spice Girls back after their sellout series of 4 shows in 2019, Wannabe.
The Spice Girls. The Spice Girls. The Spice Girls. The Spice Girls. The Spice Girls.
England's instant stars, the Spice Girls, are suddenly all over the place.
What's up, Halifax? Hello, we are coming back to see you this July. Last time we came, we sold out, and then some of you might have missed the show, so we're coming back. If you're posh, you'll come. Alright, so get your tickets now, so you'll be there.
We're better as singers, we're better as dancers, we're better as performers now because we've performed so much. There would be no reason to stop until we can't do it because we're dead.
We love doing it.
Love doing it.
It's a literal dream come true.
That's going to be quite a show. If last time was any indication, this place was packed and pumping. For the month of August 23, we are finally able to bring back, thank you, pandemic, after a 3-year break, the Argyle Street Kitchen Party for some great times in the Maritimes.
You guys ready for a party? Come on! Come get your duds in order, cause we're bound to cross the water. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. Hey! All right, ramp it up now, come on! Put your hand in the hand of the man who steals the water. Come on, everybody! Woo! Put your hand in the hand of the man who gone to sea. Yeah, 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 yeah. Take a look at yourself and you gotta look at others. If and me. Put your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee. Yeah. Put your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee. Yeah.
All right. Now, this show is about to go into rehearsal because before it comes back here in August, it's going to the Grand Theatre in London, Ontario, where it is their season-closing production of their year. So we're very proud to be exporting our shows beyond Nova Scotia borders. And when the show returns, it'll be playing here for a month-long party on the Scotiabank stage. We're also sending another creation on the road next season. Kelly Holliff created Rumour Has It, the songbook of Adele, last year, only last year, with the musical arrangements of Sarah Richardson. It played at the Rebecca Cohen for us last year and has already traveled to Port Hope, Ontario, and performed to sold-out crowds at the Capitol Theatre there. That was the shortest video of the day. Sipping it along. Bringing the songbook of Adele to life, renowned actor and singer Kelly Holliff performs Adele's most iconic songs with her powerful voice, huge heart, and hilarious stories. And backed by a world-class band, Kelly brings her own interpretation of Adele's music to the stage. Now, we're going to remount the show a year from now to get it ready to head out on tour. There'll be 4 shows here, and then it hits the road and plays venues across the province and beyond. There's just so much going on. We appreciate you all. I know we've overrun. We've got just a little bit more to go. One more big show to announce. Let's just have one more final performance. One thing I often equate with Neptune is love. Right, Geordie?
That's right, Jeremy, you do. I know that about you. I have you on Facebook.
Thanks, Geordie. So, it's time for love.
Where is love? Does it fall from skies above?
your head, wipe off your mascara. Here, take some Kleenex, wipe that lipstick away. Show me your face, clean as a morning.
All things were bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly Seymour, standing beside you. Suddenly Seymour, show me
yes he can.
to ignore the girl that's inside you.
Sweet understanding, sweet understanding,
Sweet understanding. Seymour's your
Thanks to Stefan and Sarah Richardson for putting those little medleys together for us today. Time to announce the closing show of our 61st season. I know we've been here for 2 days. Playing on the Fountain Hall stage, March 26th to May 19th, 2024, we are going to have heaps of fun with the Full Monty. I love that bit of music. Based on the cult hit film of the same name, The Full Monty, a 10-time Tony Award nominee, is filled with honest affection, engaging melodies, and the most highly anticipated closing number of any show ever. While spying on their wives at a girls' night out, a group of unemployed steel workers from Buffalo sees how much their wives are enjoying watching the male strippers. Jealous, out of work, and feeling a little emasculated, the men come up with a bold and unclothed way to make some quick cash. The Full Monty is a story full of heart. Right to the end, audiences will be wondering if these lovable misfits will really pull it off. With a raucous mix of razor-sharp humor and toe-tapping pizzazz, this heartwarming, upbeat comedy is really a fun night out. And that is finally our 23-24 season! Yeah! Thank you to all of our guests and performers today. Thanks to our backstage team, our technicians. Thanks to front of house and box office for working so hard, and to all of our admin staff for putting this all together. Thank you for being here in person. And for those of you watching at home, hi. Just to let you know once again, this season we also have an array of accessible performances programmed, including ASL, audio description, and relaxed performances. And all the information is available on our website, which should have gone live about 10 minutes ago. Single tickets will be on sale June the 1st, but subscriptions are on sale right now. Get a great deal and lots of other benefits by subscribing to our 23-24 season. Now, as you leave the theater, those of you here, you're going to be handed a little handout, which will tell you of all the shows that you've just been hearing about, plus your Ballad of the Motherland offer. Renewal packages will be going out very soon to subscribers. But if you have any questions or want to book now, you can call or email the box office today. You can go to neptunetheater.com to find out more, or call 429-7070. Thank you for all of your support. Thanks for hanging in there. It's time, folks. Time to come back to Neptune. See you at the theater.
I wanna see our shadows bouncing off the wall. Let it